Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be doing my third and final installment of Valentine's Day video where I'll be using mostly Dior products, but the main star is the House of Pink palette by Dior. It's their spring collection. The colors are really nice, very subtle. If you want to go a bit over the top look, if you need the over the top look, you can go for House of Greens, which is the similar shade. It's a little more expensive than their regular 5 color palette, but I really love this one, so I kind of spent the money. I was very skeptical, but I feel it's really worth it. So the pigments are amazing, and you guys will see it in the tutorial how I did it. You guys can do it the way you want to. You don't have to do the exact same way. I would say the shades are a little similar to the shades I did on my drugstore tutorial, and where I used the Maybelline palette, Maybelline Expert Red, and Lavender Smokes. So if you wanna spend a little, if you wanna spend a little money but look really good, you can go for the Maybelline. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you on my next video. And just so you know, I've said it at the end of my tutorial, but I'm just gonna say it again. So it's going to be my first January beauty favorite video, so hope to tune in. I think I'll do it on Monday or Thursday. I haven't picked a date yet for that, but once I do it, you guys will know. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and see the updates on how I do it. And until then, have a great day and have a great, fabulous Valentine's Day. Bye. So I've already primed my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. So now, before I put on my eyeshadow, I'm moving on to my concealer, just to cover a bit imperfection under my eye. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. So I'm using Givenchy Mr. Light in shade 4. Just gotta twist it a bit. Even though it seems too much, we are going to go back and blend it in with the Sephora concealer brush. There's way too much here, so I'm just going to go back to my hand and I'm just gonna rub it off with my finger, even it out. Even though makeup brushes are meant to help you, but nothing is best for your makeup, fixing your makeup, than your fingers. It's the best thing. So now we are moving on to the eyeshadow, and I'm using Dior's Kingdom of Colors in House of Pink. It's like all pink shade, pink purple. It's in the same family. So I'll grab my Sephora shadow brush. Actually, I'll grab my Sephora crease brush first, and I will take this nice taupe color, which is on this side, top of my brush, and around my crease. So the reason I tilted my head back is because that I know the amount of product I'm putting on my crease is enough. It's not too much or not way less. Just about right. Now I'm going for my Sephora shadow brush, and I'm picking up the color pink shade in the middle, and I'll put it on my lid. It's a very natural pink. Won't show up too much. In different lights, you'll get to see the pink. If you're taking pictures, you will know. And enough. And I'm going to pick up this plum shade, eggplant plum, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to line it up right here. I'm going to go back to my crease brush and blend it all in. Go halfway through your crease if you're blending in the outer lip color. Just in the middle. Don't take it inside. will create the illusion of having a dark circle. So just stay out here and keep it in the middle. Now that that's done, I'm going back to this pretty highlight shade. It's a pearl white shade, I would say, and I'll put it on my brow bone. Tarte brow gel, Amazonian clay, and always start the brow in a. We'll start drawing it in a hair-like stroke so that it looks like it comes natural than like very artificial. Do very light strokes so that there's just too much light on my side and so I filled my brows with my pencil, and I'm just going to use this spoolie on the other side a little bit. Just leave it like this, and I'm going back to my Tarte Amazonian clay brow gel. The applicator is really small, so just be a little careful when you're applying it. Darker than it already is. So now that I'm done with that, I need to apply this Tarte inner rim brightener, and I'm going to put in my inner rim. So I'm not applying any eyeliner in my inner rim. This is how I'm leaving it, but I'm actually going back to my shadow, and I'll use this very tiny applicator that it comes with, and I'm going to put it under my lower lash line. Oopsie. Sorry. Just put the pink. And sure put the purple on that side. Make it best of both worlds. That's about it. And I'm going back to my Lancome Artliner. And I just really want a vintage doll kind of look, so I'll be doing a big wing. Moving on to a mascara, I'm using a Givenchy mascara. I don't know what this line called, but the wand is really cute, and there's like a zigzag wave. This also came with the concealer. Perfectly done with eyes. You do not have to combine. Now it's time for face, and I'm using the Dior BB cream in the shade 003. I'm going to dispense a little bit on the back of my hand like this. Again, if you have super dry skin, this is your BB cream. You don't need to use 10 different kinds of BB cream for it. But this is the Cover FX Liquid Foundation brush. Looks like there's a lot on my forehead, but The reason I use different foundation brush, different foundation is because they're all different formula, and I do not want the formulas to collide and make my skin break out. And I'll be honest, this is medium to full coverage BB cream. I've never seen a BB cream which is that much full coverage. So it blends in with your concealer. So I'm not going for an intense contouring today. I am going for a very subtle contouring. So for that I'm using Tarte's Park Ave Princess. So this, I mean, if your skin picks up the bronze color easily, then you should go for this. For me, I'm already tan, so it sort of matches my skin tone. So it doesn't do justice to my tan skin tone. So always, once you're done with the bronzer, just blend it in with your fingers so that there are no harsh edges left. To my blush, and I am using the Dior blush in the shade Happy Cherry. It comes with a little brush, but I don't trust the brush that comes with the palette. They're usually a bit more harsher than the usual blush brushes. This is my go-to blush brush, and I always use it. Very pigmented, very nice. Creates a natural glow look. Doesn't. Finally done with the blush, I'll move on to my highlighter. So I'm using Camille de Plumes by Chanel. Looks pretty gorgeous, and I don't know how they made it because every time I'm using it, the shade, the hologram, it's still there. So that's what I really love about, because I was really skeptical about using it. So as usual, I'm using my powder brush, and I'm just highlighting on top of where the blush ended, so basically on top of my cheek. Just try and match it with your brow bone a little bit. This is a very natural highlighter, so your face doesn't shine, there is no glitter on it. It doesn't look like, you know, you have extra sparkles, but it just is very subtle. So I do have a little more discoloration near my lips, so I'm just going to dab the leftover. See how white it looks? So that's when you go in with the concealer brush and you blend it all in. Again, make sure it blends in properly and doesn't look very patchy or blotchy. Feel like it's too white, go back to your foundation without it. Now I'm going to move on to my final and very final and very important task, which is my lips, and I'm using Dior Fluid Stick lip gloss. It's a very pigmented lip gloss and it stays for a pretty long time. So I'm using it in the shade called Vertigo, and the number is 689. hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and be sure to like me on Instagram, Twitter, and on my blog, which is Fashionglamtage.com, the same name. And I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day, and I hope this tutorial helped you in a little bit. You can find really nice drugstore dupes, which is, I think you'll find most of it in Maybelline and L'Oreal. They have the similar shades, so they're like 1/3 the price of this. So if you want your look to look like this, like pink and subtle, but you don't want to spend that much money, then go for those, which is perfect. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial where I'll do all my January favorites. Bye!